Hey everybody, C-Slug here, and as you can see, I'm bringing you a showdown match this time. I didn't really have anything on the DS, or any good battles on the DS, so yeah, I decided to bring a showdown match now that I finally got back into showdown since, made some teams. Showdown's a really good place to get better at Pokemon, because you can have a lot more battles quickly. You got During the match you can see your opponents and yours team, so yeah, it's definitely a lot quicker, but it still doesn't have that charm that the DS has. But anyway, they have a match versus Rev Terry, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I really don't know how to pronounce that. And looking at his team, the biggest problems I see here is that Dusknoir, Berizion, and maybe that Tentacruel. That Tentacruel is mostly because they get rapid spin away rocks and spikes for my team, which is, my team has a problem. So anyway, lead off with my Blissey. He leads off with his Rotom Heat. I decided to stay in and let him trick away my leftovers and give me Choice Scarf just so I can set up my rocks, which probably wasn't the best idea. But anyway, bringing my Swampert just to try to hit that thing with a Stone Edge. This is a Choice Banded Swampert. Yeah, but anyway, I get 2 Stone Edges off on these Uxie, and all this thing's gonna do is just get the rocks up, and he switches out, brings up the Berizion. I get a crit, which is probably not that nice of a thing to happen, but it's definitely going to help me out on taking out this Berizion, since it is the biggest problem for my team. As you can see right there, he predicted my switch out into something, goes for the close combat, and kills my Blissey, which kind of sucks a lot, actually. But here, sending my Latias, and I misclick. Instead of going for Calm Mind, I go for Roost, but didn't really matter because I am afraid of that Dusknoir, which probably isn't his name, but that's what I'm going to call it just to keep things simple. Alright, but goes through the Will-O-Wisps. I bring in Politoed. He misses, but doesn't really matter because it's a freaking Politoed. But anyway, I forgot what I do. Yeah, I go for Toxic just so I can wear that thing out slowly as he brings in the Tentacruel, which negates Toxic. He goes for the Rapid Spin, so there goes my rocks. Really need to find a way to throw in a Ghost type on this thing because yeah, Rapid Spinners really ruin my fun because this team is really good at setting up a spike, especially this Ferrothorn in the rain. I mean, this thing's evil in the rain. So I mean, as long as I keep it safe from fighting types, yeah, this thing's evil. But anyway, that Tentacruel finally gets out of the way. Leech Seed, this Rotom Heat, I protect to see if he will actually go for the Overheat or not, which he does not. So here he predicts me very nicely. He predicts that I would bring in my Swampert, so he goes into Berizion, which is, that is horrible. Anyway, bringing the Latias now, just because it's the best thing I have for this Berizion. I go for the Side Shock just to try to finish off that Berizion, but no, he brings in this Dusknoir. And yeah, right here I start to Calm Mind just because I really don't think this thing can do much to my Latias besides just burn it, which is alright because I can just roost off all the damage and just Calm Mind and sweep his team with this Latias. But unfortunately that's not what happens because this guy has well yeah, Pain Flip doesn't really matter because I can finish this thing off, probably outspeed whatever brings in and roost. But here's the kicker. Yeah, Confuse Ray. What the fudge, man? Who uses Confuse Ray? I mean, it's not reliable, and when I get confused, it's evil. Because you can see right there, I got hit. Night Slash. I get off a Roost right here, which it's helpful, but I'm gonna end up dying to this Dusknoir. So he goes for the Nightshade, hit myself, and burn. All of that is eventually gonna take out this Latias, which probably wasn't the best idea to let this Latias stay in and risk the confusion or not, but bringing the Politoed now. Switch out, going to Swampert, predicting him to switch out into Tentacruel, and which all goes very nicely right here since he does know that I have Stone Edge. He's not going to be as hesitant as bringing on the Rotom Wash. No, not the Rotom Heat or Uxie, but anyway, that just lets me go for the Earthquake, kill that Tentacruel off, which, whatever. But now I bring in Ferrothorn, which probably wasn't the best idea again, since he can go for the close combat. And right here I decided to just stay in, hoping that Iron Barbs would be enough to take this thing out, which it sadly is not enough to take it down. But it doesn't really matter, because now I can just bring in my my Keldeo outspeeded since I'm a Jolly Choice Scarf. I'm going to outspeed everything on the screen, no problem. So just go for the Surf. Not as hesitant as going for the Secret Sword because he still has the Dust Noir. So yeah, just keep going for the Surf. Finish off that Uxie, finish off that Berizion, which I really don't know why he brought the Berizion. He could have kept it in as Death Fodder for later, but now he brings in this thing, which I don't think I can kill with a Surf. I don't even think I can kill with a, what's it called, a Secret Sword. So he goes for the Giga Impact. He has to loaf around, which gives me time to Toxic him before my Politoed bites the dust, which is going to be not right now because he switches out, brings on the Rotom. I misclicked. I meant to go for Protect, but in the end it doesn't really matter. I should have gone for the Scald. Dang it, should have gone for that Scald, but I don't. He goes for the Bolt Switch. Down goes my Politoed. He switches out. Brings in this thing, which I forgot at this part of the match. I forgot he still had it. I thought it won because I thought my Keldeo can just clean up, but apparently he still had this thing, which is very annoying because Pain Split and Confuse Ray, of course. Oh my god, Confuse Ray! Go for that Surf. Another one should be enough to take it down. And right here, I hope that I don't hit myself, and I luckily don't. So there goes the Dust Noir. So yeah. He brings in his, what's it called, this thing. I switch in my Swampert just for, you know, just to take the hit, obviously, but, yeah, finish off my Swampert. Now I'm down to my last poke, which is this, Jolly Choice Scarf Keldeo. Wait, not Jolly, Timid. If it was Jolly, that would have been stupid. Okay, this thing's Timid Choice Scarf, but, and he goes for the Secret Sword, because, two of them should be enough to, take this thing out if he, switches in, which it does, and I take it out. So now it's down to my Keldeo and his Slacking. Go for the Secret Shell. Hope I KO, and I don't, and it is over. Giga Impact takes me down. Dang it. So anyway, good game. Random guy from Showdown, whose name I can't really read anymore. Just scroll over here. Rev Theory. As you can see, that took 39 turns. So on the DS, that would have taken quite some time, but on Showdown, boom, like 7 minutes. Well, the time it took to pick the moves, but anyway, whatevers. Right now, well, I got some fishes because I went to dentist appointment and then to PetSmart and got some fishes. My little brother and sister got a hamster, so that thing is probably gonna die in a week. And my fishes are most likely gonna live for years because I'm taking care of them. And I've had fishes before that lasted me like 2 years. But this is the first time I've gotten a fish at a store, and these things are freaking huge. I mean, I wanted some goldfishes, but dang, these things are big. Anyway, man, my fishbowl really looks nice. Like, I bought some black rocks, and their the rocks for the fishbowl costed like $2.50. The food costed $2.50, and yet the fish cost 30 cents. So you see that fish? Those rocks under you are worth more than your life to me. So anyway, I'm just rambling on at this point. Actually, you know what? I think I'll throw in some footage of the fish and I'll just throw some random ass footage of the fish that I'll take with my 3DS because my mom took the camera and the camera is low on, and we lost the camera charger, so it wouldn't really matter if I tried to find it. But anyway, rambling on again. So see you later.